Okay, this morning I woke up. Or should I say, a dream woke me up. Okay, so it was about. Let me see. Let me tell you what time it was when I had it. It was at 9:22 this morning. So it was about. It was about. Excuse me. It was about maybe 9:15. Or maybe 9:20. Okay. So now I wakes up from this dream. Now in the dream, it's me, Bishop, Elder Odom, and Mother Wright. Now I know I entitled it as Elder Robinson, but she comes in afterwards, like pops in afterwards. So now it's just us four. We're going. The strangest thing about the dream that caught my attention, and about a dream, you're supposed to pay attention to what stands out in the dream. When you wake up, what stands out to you? That's what you pay attention, and that's that's the only those things that stand out is what's important. So now, the train station, going up train steps. It seemed like I was leading the way. Bishop was behind me. I was dressed real churchy. I had on, I don't know, it was something about these coats. Everybody had on long black coats, right? I had one on, Bishop had one on, Odom. I can't really remember seeing her with it, but with a coat on. But she seems to stand out. She seemed different. Everybody had on these long coats, like we was looking dressy. I had a robe in my hand. I'm not sure whether it was Bishop robe I was carrying or whether it was my robe. It seemed like it was mine, and it was in like a robe cover that was also black. And I was going up the steps first. Bishop was behind me. Mother Wright was behind me. I mean, Ella Odom was the next one, then Mother Wright, right? But the thing was, it seemed like Elder Odom, I don't know, did not really want to go with us. She did not really want to go with us. I don't know. Now that I'm saying the dream again, I'm seeing another perspective of the dream. But anyway, let me go on. So now, she refused to come, even though she was behind us, she refused to come up the steps, follow us, me and Bishop. Bishop was right behind us. Bishop was dressed I'm not even, I got the word in my head, but I can't pronounce it. Like, he was dressed for the occasion. Not to say that he had on a great suit and a nice hat. I don't know, he just seemed like he was built. He just seemed different. He didn't seem like the same Bishop. he seemed different. He seemed like he had gained some weight, like he had got built up here, right? And just like I said, I was going up the steps, leading the way. He was behind me, coming up the steps, trying to catch up with me. And Odin was supposed to be behind him, and Mother Wright was supposed to be behind her, right? But here's the thing. I don't know where Bishop went. When I turned and looked through the poles of the train station, I saw Mother Wright like kneeling down. But it wasn't more so as a kneel. It was more so like she was using the bathroom. And I was like, is she all right? And then a few seconds later, I saw the water like coming out of her, right? On the platform. And I was like, oh my goodness. And I began to like hurry up and go down to help her, right? And Odin was just standing there like looking at her with her face all frowned up. Like, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not helping at all, right? And as I'm coming down the steps, I'm like fussing with her, like, come on, why you standing there? Why you not doing nothing? Now, in the dream, I don't know. I don't hear myself talking, but I see myself fussing with her. So I really don't know what I was saying. But in the dream, I'm like saying that. I'm saying that you, why you not saying nothing? Why you not helping? What are you doing, right? Like that, right? Why you not helping? I'm like, in a sense, chastising her, right? And and I don't know. It just like seemed weird that she wasn't doing it, and she just was sitting there with her. She was standing there, and she was the only one dressed per se. She had some green and flowery. This is the second time I'm seeing that color again. I saw that on somebody else in a dream. It was like the top part was like, it was like a very old dress, like old for her age. Even though Elder Odom is up in age, the dress was like weird. So so but it just seemed weird, and she was just standing there with her arms crossed, and she, nope, I'm not helping her. Mm-mm. Whatever she could do, whatever happened to her, I don't care. And it's now Elder Robinson pops up. When I look again, as I'm coming down and getting more closer to Mother Wright, I get closer to the person. It doesn't look like Mother Wright anymore, but I guess because that was the face I saw in the beginning, that's the face I'm saying. That's who I'm saying the person is, right? So I'm like, I see Elder Robinson now, and she got the paper towels. Now I pray God, whatever this is doesn't happen at the church, with whomever it may be, right? But the paper towels, I'm thinking now, must be symbolized that it must be the church. Whatever's going to happen is going to take place in the church. Right? But anyway, Elder Robinson takes the paper towel, and she like kind of wrap it around her hand or ball it up some kind of way, and she began to wipe up the mess that Mother Wright did. Now, once she finished urinating, then it seemed like I see her letting out, you know what, she's passing bowels down on the platform. Now, it's the platform she on. It seems kind of weird, like out of place, but yet still in the dream, it seemed all right. You know, it wasn't like, oh my goodness, she messing on the platform. We got to clean, we got to get her. It wasn't like we going to pick her up and take her away from the platform and take her to the bathroom or something. It wasn't the train station. Even though we was in the train station, it wasn't the train station. So I don't know what that, I don't know what that means, wasn't a train station. But she began to let out bowel movement. Elder Robinson is there and she's cleaning it up. She's cleaning it up. She's down there, she's picking it up, and I'm fussing with Odom, but I'm going over to help. I'm going over to help. Even though in the dream I don't see myself doing anything, but I'm help. My presence is there. I don't know where Bishop went. Bishop disappeared. Right? I don't know where he went. I'm sorry, I'm watching this something Freedom. Name Freedom's Path. Got something to do with helping slaves across the plantation or something. Right? So now, it's like I said, Bishop disappeared. Elder Odom was there with the face frowning up. But it was just her clothes. Her clothes seemed so out of place. It was like we was on our way to church. And it's like I said, I was carrying a robe. I don't know whether it was Bishop robe, but Bishop was dressed up. I mean, Bishop was on the money. And it's like I said, his fatigue changed. He was much thicker. He not younger. He still was Bishop. He still was Bishop, but he just was a different type of Bishop. He wasn't the same Bishop. And it's like I said, it was me, him. He was following me. I was going up the steps. We was going up to the train. Now, I don't think going to the train was of importance. It was just a station. It was just a train station that I think was the importance of that part of the dream. And I don't know. And it was just so plain, just as clear as I'm looking at myself in this video. I see myself going up the steps. We turned, we came down the platform and we turned. And we turned to go up the steps, and I'm going up, and then I like turned around and I saw Bishop. He was like skipping steps. He had a lot of energy. He was skipping steps, and then all of a sudden I looked through the thing, and it was I looked through the pole, and that's when I saw what's her name? That's when I saw Mother Wright down on her knees. And it wasn't no praying. She wasn't praying. She was not, she was on her knees. And it looked like she ain't had no legs. But she was using the bathroom. Now, I don't know what it means, but what I got, I'm just going to speak for my thoughts, is that the person, Mother Wright, was Missionary Smallwood. Odom wasn't a part of us. He was going, I guess he was going to preach the word, he was going to church or whatever. She's not a part of us. I'm thinking that since she was not dressed like us and she was unwilling to help, that her spirit is not a helping spirit. And she don't care. She's in a nonchalant way. She don't care nothing. She's just like, I don't care what people think about me. I don't care what people say about me. I don't care what you say. This is what I'm going to do, and that's that. Because she was like, nope. I was like, well, you need the help. That's what we got to help her. We got to help her. She had her face like, found up. Nope. I'm not helping her. I ain't doing nothing for her. In a dream, it wasn't the type of no, like where God will say nope, no help for the person. It was more like, I don't care nothing about her. Whatever she gonna do, if she gonna die, let her die. Maybe she was connected to her death. Maybe she had something to do with the death. No, I'm not going to say that. But she just wasn't a part of us. You know, we was all churchy. We was all going to read the word. Even Bishop was more livelier. He was more... Now, I wouldn't say he was following me, but that's how it was in the dream. He was behind me, coming after me, and we was like rushing. Coming behind me, not after me. We was like rushing to get this. We wasn't rushing to catch the train. We was just walking up the steps to go to the top. So it wasn't really a train we was going to catch, but we was going somewhere. So I don't know. I don't know what the dream. I haven't gotten a revelation to it. That's just my thoughts that I was putting in. But I don't know what it is. But I just wanted to say the dream and upload it so that we'll have it. So I have it, so whatever take place or whatever happens, you know, I can come back to it for reference. So today is today is April 23rd. It's a Tuesday and it's 6:55 p.m. Have a blessed day.